Right, yo, it's funny. The 1 week that we're supposed to come in here and finally get into this raw shit, y'all want to keep talking about cucumbers.
No, we done with cucumbers. We can talk about the Ross record though.
All right,
how y'all feeling?
Give me some expert analysis. I haven't heard it yet.
For real? I like it.
Oh no, that's not true. I heard. Most of it.
That shit's hard.
Yeah, I like it.
Give it a little snippet.
I like it.
Yeah, let me see what's going on here.
You might have heard the beat before.
Yeah, word.
They freaked out a little bit.
Justice for legends. Surviving our cutie registered pedophiles. Try to feed all my niggas and spread the shit around. Got a castle in county where I quote the Quran. There's a mansion full of thoughts and I pass the baton. You know what's next. I said my prayer, hands across my chest. Fucking shackles on that nigga, disobeying his master. Paper chasing, standing still, it's a fucking disaster. Give it till, some big shoes. Can I live? My mama rent due. Penal systems come to the source, missing no casinos. She don't wanna see it unless it's mosquito.
I wasn't blown away like everybody else was.
That shit's hard.
Yeah, it's a hard record. And
Yeah,
that
like
Drake and Ross record is. I don't know how y'all don't like that record.
I like that record.
No, I'm talking about John Rogan
uh,
don't like it.
Wait, nah, I came right on here and said I liked it.
Oh, I thought y'all said y'all didn't like it.
No, I like that record.
Oh, okay.
I said that's the lowest on the Drake Ross totem pole is what I
I don't
said.
think so.
So all right, so what's the lowest?
I don't think that is. But
but
you
what
comparing
is?
it. But okay, here's
asking
why.
what
No,
is.
listen. I'm
I
gonna
think it's
answer
the
you.
lowest. I still like the record.
I don't know why y'all say that because I'm not comparing it to the records they've done before. This to me is just another one of the records they have together that I think is super dope. Like I'm not comparing it to Diced Pineapples or Lord Knows. Like I'm not comparing it. Like I'm just
Free
saying
Spirit, too.
this is like
Free Spirit.
this is a dope record that another dope one that they have together. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm not comparing it. It's a different vibe, different sound.
I've never played it. I've never gone back to it. Is all I'm saying.
That record is hard.
I have.
That
I like
record is
the
hard.
But no, I like this Ross record. I think it was definitely a good response to the last sound they did. It got me.
Ross needs to put this album out.
Yeah, I'm with you.
This ain't it. Enough of
I'm
this.
with
Enough of Lucy and us to death. And
Well,
every Lucy being.
I don't
Because
think-
I wanted to be able to go from that last night to the next record.
Yeah, every
Right.
Lucy is a different direction. I don't like
This
how
isn't.
they
It's not a
dropping
single,
music.
and nor was the other one. I mean, I'm gonna go back to the same thing I said when we talked about the first single. Just
We
give
don't
me the
need
album.
to talk about singles because when he
Just give
tried
me
to
the
put
album.
the single out, we didn't fuck with the single, or not we, but
Do you think I don't think artists need singles anymore? I'm sorry, the way we consume music now and the way we listen to music, I don't think the single matters.
the
Because
artist
now
is
when
not
does
the
for
one
specific
saying
artists.
that.
Yeah.
The label is the one
the
saying
labels
that.
they don't need to. You don't need to fish for a single anymore.
If I'm spending all the money in your project, you're not gonna tell me what. No, you get better get a
No,
single.
but that's
Find a record to catch.
but that's part of the problem. That's an old ideology in music. Just because you're spending the money doesn't mean I can't tell you how things have changed now and the way people consume music and the songs that they'll gravitate towards.
No. It's true.
Because it was a
only
difference
talking
back
about
then,
The
because we-
label psyche.
Yeah, but that's what they have to change their psyche. Is what
To
I'm
what?
saying.
To spend all
we
the
have
money
an artist.
and let you do
no,
what you
listen,
want?
We have an artist. He's known. The people know him. They're waiting for his music. They're waiting for it. They want it. It doesn't matter what
Pull
the
up
first
Rick
record
Ross's,
is.
album sales from his last three
it-
albums.
By the way, and I'm
It doesn't
the
matter because
Republican
now
label
when
guy.
people are streaming the album, they're gonna show you which record is the hot one because they put the
I
star
don't
right
like-
next
I
to it.
know,
Like
Roy,
I agree.
you're right. I sound like a Republican in the stances that y'all take, but I understand it.
No, I do too. I totally do too.
I don't.
But I no.
I also
to
am
what
not
Maul's
gonna-
saying, I think specific artists can do that. The younger ones, no, they got to play the streaming
well,
game.
yeah, if
They got to. Ross, I just think he's at a point in his career, and I think you can invest less money with Ross now with his relationships that he doesn't need to spend a bunch of money.
But
just
Rory,
put the album out.
Here's why I say it doesn't matter anymore. Because say you're the label and y'all agree that this record should be a single, right? When the record streams in the first few days, there's going to be stars next to the ones that people are playing and streaming the most.
Well, if it's not,
It
a
might be
popular
records-
album, it's
Maul,
just
Maul,
first and
I
second.
hate to break it to you, and I hate that y'all make me to be this person on this podcast. Rick Ross is not such a high streaming act.
But this is what I'm saying. Though. Okay, so even if he's not, even if you feel like he's not a high streaming act,
Now,
what I'm
I
saying.
feel like, don't put that on me. These are facts.
Okay, well, if that's
Yeah, I
the
don't think
fact,
that's
right?
unpopular,
But I don't
you can
want
see
to-
it.
but
But listen, even if that's a fact, what I'm saying is a fact. People are gonna find records on the album that they like, and they're gonna keep playing those records, and those records will pop up on your iTunes with stars next to them.
Yeah.
And that'll let you know, like, this is the record that people are loving. It may be a record that nobody at the industry even thought people would gravitate towards.
So, great. That happens. Then what? They pick the record star. You show me. I see which one is streaming. All right. Now, what happens next, Mo? Walk me through it.
Then I think the label should be like, okay, this is the one they like. Let's if we don't have a visual ready for that, let's put out a video.
I'm
for
also
that.
not going to put all the ownership on the labels for deciding single. Maybe Ross wants to put singles out. Like he might have a say in that. Like let's not just.
No,
put
he
all
definitely has a say in it.
Ross didn't lead out with Green Gucci Suit. Ross did not lead out with Green Gucci Suit on his own merit. That was a.
But why? Why you say that? I could see Ross wanting to throw that record out.
I could see
why
him
not?
leading. I could see him throwing it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think he did.
Okay.
If it caught traction, he has my single now.
I'm open to that. Mm-hmm. Maybe he did. What was the next record to go out?
The last joint. Yeah, with Wale.
Do y'all think that was Ross's idea too?
I think Ross just wanted to put the album out at that point.
I hate having music conversations with y'all. I swear to God.
Why you say
Why? Because people don't agree with you?
No. Because do you understand? Great that you think Ross put those two records out.
I
But-
think Ross has
I'm
more
saying I don't
control
think he
over his
did.
music than you think he does.
Well, you said you don't think he did.
I think Ross just wanted to put the album out. I think Ross
All right, enough of what y'all saying. There's a reason that these songs that sound this way sonically are going out first. There's a reason.
It's a reason for
that.
everything.
I know. I don't think the reason is just Ross in Atlanta in his Holyfield mansion saying this is the one, because I agree with you. I feel like Ross does think he could just put an album out. I agree with you.
No, I'm saying I think when you say as far as picking the songs, I think Ross has more control over that than maybe you might think he has. Because you keep going to the label wanting to push a single and all that. I think Ross has more control over what record
Green
goes out.
Gucci Suit sounds like a label product. I'm open to being wrong. You say it might have been Ross.
No, I think you're both right.
Then when I hear the next record, and I think about that in totality, it's like, oh, all right, that didn't work. Okay, we here now with this one. Cool. And then I know how the machine works. So we're not going to keep putting records out that are not catching. So now go ahead and put your street record out. You putting the album out. We putting the album out now no matter what. So I'm feeling like Ross just wanted to put an album out. So no, I don't think that the nigga that I feel like had his album done a long time ago has just been sitting waiting for Green Gucci Suit and that Wale record to catch. And I can't believe that y'all don't even attempt to understand what I'm saying.
Well, he didn't have it. It wasn't done that long ago. He had a lot of he had a few records that were done, but he didn't have the whole album done a long time ago.
Here's why I think you're
That I
both
know
right.
for a fact.
Here's why I think you're both right. Because I think that, yes, Ross just wanted to put an album out. It was done. Let me just put this shit out. I think I'm one of those artists. I don't need to do this shit. I think he has control. I think the label just said, yo, we're not just putting your album out. Pick a single. I think Ross picked the singles. I think he picked the Wale record and this one to go out. I just don't think he wanted to put them out as singles, if that makes any
So
sense.
y'all want me to believe that a man who I deem to have one of the greatest ears in hip-hop history is purposely picking these records to represent his entire new body of work? Green Gucci Suit and the Wale record?
But he's also
The nigga that makes some of the best projects
He's
that we heard?
also, he's also business savvy. Like, let's not take that away from him. He's making these records with the intent to
Business
have
savvy
them.
would be, all right, I'm not putting that out.
I don't think so.
What did it do for him?
It didn't work.
So what did it do for him?
This just came out, so let's not say it didn't work.
Yeah,
It
but
didn't work. What did it? All right, I'm shutting up, man, because this is how
You
I
said
end up
it
in.
didn't work.
but Joe,
Green
you're
Gucci
acting
Suit
like
worked.
Oh, you talking about?
No.
But
you're acting like his
we talking about
previous
this record
singles
just came
weren't
out
like
last night.
this. Like, it's not like he
wanna
put
leave-
out Santorini and Grease as a single for the last one before the album came out.
No, you know what he did put out? The fucking Ty Dolla $ign record that was amazing. On that other album, even that Usher song that didn't work.
Whoa,
it was
people killed
Wait,
that
let
record,
me finish. I
by
don't
the
care
way.
what they killed. I'm just talking about how it sounds. I'm not going on whether it worked or not. I'm talking about how something sounds sonically. That Green
Well, no, you
Gucci
started
Suit
with how it
record
worked.
is not magnificent. It's not that Usher. Come on, y'all know what the
No,
fuck I'm saying. It's not that
I'm
Usher record.
agreeing with
Who's
you.
We
arguing
know
that?
what a Ross record sounds like
Okay.
when he's leading out and he's looking for that bop. Because we've heard it for 10 years.
That's why I don't think this is out of his wheelhouse to put out that trap shit
okay, so
first
then that's the
and
only-
then try to put out the Just Blaze shit. He's done it mad. He's done this exact formula mad times.
Okay,
this
so that's-
exact
so
one.
then that's the only difference. It's in how we are hearing these records and perceiving these records. To you,
I'm not
this
talking
is the
about what's
same
good and what's not. I'm
formula
talking about the formula.
right in the
If a
wheelhouse.
label is now telling me, fuck, all right, you have to put out singles. Like, we're not just putting your album out. I'm going back to the formula that I've used.
And let me just qualify by saying I have zero idea what any label is saying to anybody. I'm freestyling and arguing with my friends. Please don't take this information as fact or anything. I don't know what niggas are saying now.
All facts.
But no, I can't. And I'm gonna say again, the label's
Did
just
you
wrong
find-
in putting
did
this
you
shit
find
out.
it?
I have
Give me
it.
the
I have it.
Parks
Because
has
how
it.
could you?
So the last album did like 100. The one that had all the Bink records on it. The
Rather You
album
Than Me.
Before that, yeah, Rather You Than Me.
100 what?
100. Yeah. No, I thought I saw
Ross did
106.
156 first week.
I thought I saw
No,
106.
this is total, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Total.
All right.
Oh,
about to
I was
say.
talking about first week.
I want
Ross
totals.
didn't do 156
I
first
want
week.
totals.
No. The album before that
How can
was,
that be true?
The album before that was 65. Black Market was 65.
I want totals though. Parks is doing first week.
Yeah, but the totals are from 3 years ago on all these sites. So
I still just want the totals.
okay.
I want to know what the label has seen. If the last 3 projects have gone gold, I want to know that the label saw that because maybe then I can understand what Maul is saying. But I don't think that a gold or almost gold act for the last however many projects is getting the amount of leeway that Maul thinks he gets.
I don't think that they went gold. No, they did not.
And I don't think
I
Maul.
don't think
No,
so
Maul.
either.
No. Maul's saying he has more control on the records he wants to put out. So if a label is telling him you have to put a single out, Ross, we're not putting your album out, Ross can pick those records. I don't think he's giving that over to the label and they're going, well, let's go with this record.
Okay, so
Definitely not.
I'll end with whoever's picking those records. I think that those are probably bad lead-off records.
I don't disagree with you there.
I'm positive
They
that
wouldn't be
his
my
album
lead-off.
His album's gonna sound great, and there's gonna be shit on there that we all would have loved to hear sooner than the records that he gave us.
Yeah.
I.e. why I think Ross in this point in his career should just put an album out. Stop leading with records.
Yeah, certain records.
Stop
Certain
leading with
artists
records.
should just
even
put out
this record now here that we all going crazy over. That everybody else is going crazy over. I think part of my problem with that is I know when that beat was made.
Yeah. That's why it took me a second to
That
get into it.
lines me right into me thinking that he had this album done when I think he had it done. Like it just leads me into
How many songs do you think he has on Port of Miami too?
16.
14, 15.
Yeah, I'm in that range.
I'm in 14, 15 range.
He probably did a lot more than that, though.
Oh, no, I'm sure he
He's
has
been recording
100.
for 2 years, so. Plus.
Listen, and I'm coming in here talking just because we have a podcast and we have to talk. But at my age, at 38, there's not too many albums that I even look forward to dropping. So, and Ross is one of those people for me. And I guess that's why I'm sounding how I'm sounding. I look forward to a Ross album.
Me too.
I could probably count. It's probably damn. One day I'm gonna try to count. Ross, Meek, Drake, Cole, Kendrick. How many? That's 5 people, right?
We're talking about like the regularly active guys.
Just the people that
Not like
you're
a surprise
looking for them.
if like most put something out.
Right.
No. I'm not
It's
talking
just
about
active,
Jay.
active,
active
guys.
people
Gotcha.
that
Okay.
I'm checking for that. I don't have to hear a song that's hot. I don't have to
Yeah.
hear word of mouth about it being hot. I'm going to that when it come out. I'll decide for myself. Probably less than 10.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
That's nasty.
I think I have one.
That's nasty.
Is it though?
I think it's nasty.
I don't think it is because
As far as
you
albums and
old,
artists that you
old heads
anticipate?
say that.
Yeah,
like
that's
I think there
disgusting.
was still in older eras that you would probably say around that same number.
Well, it's like, you know what I compare
No
it
way.
to?
In the 90s? In the 90s, I was checking for the Fugees. I was waiting for them. I was waiting for Hove. I was waiting for Nas. I was waiting
And you
for
also have to
Big.
add in the
I was
amount of
waiting for
volume
Red
those
Man.
artists came
I
out.
was waiting for Wu-Tang. I was waiting for EPMD. I was waiting for Keith Murray.
But Joe, it's
I was
I
waiting
compare
for
it.
Big L.
I compare it to
Shit, I was waiting for Lloyd Finesse.
Well, you also changed the argument from a whole 10-year span to 1 year right now. But it's
no, but
fine.
I compare it. I always compare this shit to having like 200 pair of sneakers. You could have the most extensive sneaker collection in the
No,
world.
I'm doing this decade too.
You're only gonna keep
The whole
going to
decade?
maybe 10 pair of sneakers.
Right.
I would like to have that.
You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you're gonna keep going to maybe 10
Right.
that you consistently wear.
Right.
But you have 200, and that's what I look at the music industry now. It's music coming out all the time. It's artists coming out. It's everywhere. But it's like you have your ones that you like. I'm only gonna really probably rotate these
Oh, yeah.
12 pair of
I
sneakers.
download 6 albums a week, but I only keep one of them. Probably.
This is what I'm saying. It's the same. for me.
I do that a lot more now too. I hit the trash button or
Yeah.
delete, remove.
Yeah, because you don't go back to it.
My
A lot
problem
of
is
shit
the
you don't-
iPhone only lets you store a certain amount that it'll show you in the iTunes. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
and that
you
pisses
try
me
to go
off.
back to like January releases and it's gone.
It's
so you
gone,
gotta
yeah.
keep trimming shit.
Yeah, this era of music doesn't last as long to me. That's all. But
Yeah.
again, that could be the age that I'm listening to it.
No, I
but it's
think
To a kid
it's
10
because-
years younger than me, maybe this is resonating with him. These albums are resonating with him more than they would me at my age.
I know life is happening while we're in it, so it can pass us by sometimes, but we're 6 months from 2020. How do we think music is going to start sounding in like 2023?
I don't think it'll be. I think another subgenre of hip hop will be
isn't it
created.
time for
It's already happening before, I
Isn't
think.
it time? That's what I'm saying. Isn't it time for the new act at home to wonder these things as well? Like the new act at home shouldn't be planning
To sound
pop
like anything else,
in
yeah.
this and whatever's happening right now, because that it shouldn't be here soon.
Well, I mean, that's what separates the Travis Scotts from all his younger peers when he came out.
Right.
I'm going to make music that doesn't sound like everyone else's and start a new genre, i.e. with the help of some other big artists. But yeah, there's a Travis Scott somewhere sitting there at 16 right now that's thinking that
There's-
way.
There's always
But
going to
most
be
of
one
them are
artist
not.
that's going to create a new style, a new sound, and
It only takes
it will
one.
birth a whole new. Yeah, it only takes
The
one
way
artist
people
to
hop
do it.
on trends, it takes one artist.
Yeah.
What new waves or ways to do this music thing do we think will exist in 2023? What new ways to right? Hey, they hoard out all the marketing and promotion to the point where we just got to drop albums secretly now. But in 2023,
This right here. Studios are getting smaller and smaller and in different places every single day. This phone right here. Not in 3 years. Not in 2023.
Shit, maybe.
But
Records are getting done off the phone right now.
fam,
Yeah.
it's going to take a plug-in to a phone with a microphone next to some headphones, and
Dude,
you could
that's
be in
what,
any place, and you're going to make that shit sound crystal
I think
clear.
it's Steve Lacy that did the record on the last Kendrick album. He did his shit. He does all his shit on an iPhone.
Yeah.
plugs
I'm
his
saying like
guitar
actually
right
like
into that
literally record your whole.
No, he does.
That's
That's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
he's saying common practice.
Oh, right.
yeah,
Where
not Steve
everybody
Lacy,
can be
who's
Steve
extremely
Lacy.
talented.
Right.
2023-24, the Joyner Lucas hologram might come out the phone and do the dual-sided video. I don't
I've
think
been
we're far
working on
off
that.
from that.
We're not. We're definitely not.
I know, but
No, I mean, you have
it's
apps
only
now that you
wild
could
when
do
you
it
stop to
and look
think
at it.
about us just being maybe 4 or 5 years removed from some wild shit happening. Still, when we have these talks, Busta Rhymes is screaming in my head, "There's only 5 years left." Like,
Yeah.
this is it's just wild when you think about it. That's all. Yo, while we on music, man, let me cue up an apology. I got an apology ready to send one out. Daniel Caesar, I came in here last week and I said some things. And mind you, I'm only apologizing because when I was a rapper, I used to hate that media didn't do this. Like, sometimes media would come in and they would ask about albums. Oh, I ain't hear that shit. And then you would never get back to it. Like, damn, I just worked 9 months on that.
Well, before you start that, that's why I really feel bad about all the people producing Netflix shows. Fam, if I'm spending 2 years of my life to make 14 hours of TV that you do in one day,
Yeah.
I'm
That would
pissed.
be kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I'm
agree.
pissed off.
I agree. So I came in here last week and gave a half-ass review of Daniel Caesar because I half-ass heard it. And there's nothing half-ass about my platform, and I don't want to be irresponsible with it. What an amazing album.
He's an artist.
That's a great, what a fucking sophomore album.
Yeah.
And I was telling Rory, you know, part of the reason why I came in here and I don't think bullshitted that way or slept. I don't know what to call it. One, the influx of music, all that music that came out, that was a lot of music. I don't think it can't come off a Red and get right into Daniel and what the vibe he's giving me. It just sounded real different. One and
Well,
two.
it's what we talked about. The types of different genres that came out on that Friday were so different.
They were all over the place.
Like, it's tough to really get into an
Yeah,
album.
but Chris has given me songs that I could get in my car and blast and alone and be angry at someone, even if I'm not angry. Daniel Caesar, like, I'm not angry.
No.
No, you can't be angry listening to Daniel
I
Caesar.
wanna-
If you're angry listening to Daniel Caesar, you need to seek some help.
It's not Daniel Caesar.
Yeah, it's not him.
It's you.
It's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that Daniel, he man. Oh, and that's the other thing. Because so much music drops, like now I have this tendency of just skimming through things sometimes. And music is so low quality today that a lot of times you can get away with skimming through and hearing the quality
And
of
you
a
got that one.
project. Daniel Caesar is not one of those artists, and this is not one of those albums. So everything that Rory said last week that I fucking disagreed with him on, he's absolutely right. Man, talk about the production on this thing.
Yeah.
They switch shit all over the place. Like, you got to sit and listen to it. You can't just... So, Daniel Caesar, my apologies. What a fucking album. Ah!
Yeah, I think the only thing I didn't mention on because I've obviously re-listened to it a few more times. I love that he didn't try to over-sing on this one.
Okay.
I think on the first one, he kind of had something to prove of being this real vocal talent, which he is.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't get that he over-tried on this one, and it kind of fell in a really dope pocket where I got to really understand what he was talking about on each record, rather than running nonstop on certain records just to show, yo, I can sing better than y'all.
Right.
And I got that from this album a lot.
Yeah, I got to go back and re-listen.
No, it's a good project.
It sounded good when I was on the plane. I just wasn't in that space.
Not with the jeans on.
Nah.
Jeans on the
Jeans
plane,
on the plane with the
I just-
listening to the Daniel.
Nah, that's not the vibe.
Where's my shit at? I just had... Oh, here we go, right. Oh, my...
I've never been
bag.
empathetic on LSD. That does not
He
make
tried to get in his LSD bag on.
LSD makes you feel the opposite of.
I was never... Let me think. Empathetic? Yeah.
I never took LSD. Kind of one of the regrets of my life.
August.
Summertime's a good time to trip, man. I
Yeah.
don't know what to tell you.
No, I still want to do some type of psychedelic shit out in the desert one time with my friends.
Anywhere
That's part of my
outdoors-
bucket list.
Outdoors is the best place to do it.
That's really on brand for you anyway.
Yeah.
Well, no, the first time I did shrooms was in the city, and I saw my 8th grade teacher and her daughter, and to this day I have not seen her since, and I don't know what I said. And I went to a public park, and the police searched us in like the top of the fucking trip. It was the worst shit ever. And then my friend said his birthday was September 11th, and I never knew that, and I started dying laughing because he said his birthday was September. It was a long thing the first time I tripped on shrooms.
Yeah. The first time I did them was at a festival. It was great.
I was 16.
I was 17 or 18.
Did y'all hear everything he just said?
Yeah.
Oh, that was like half
Okay.
of what happened.
Just making sure. All right.
Do you guys ever
I also have this weird like theory that I'm gonna wake up in that park and be 16 again. But
do you ever just drink water? No.
Drink water?
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, that shit don't make you trip.
You don't drink water?
Yeah, nah.
the fucking fun in
outta
that.
here.
Okay. Never mind. Just asking. Just trying to see where the room is at.
So no one else has like a cool trip story. To make
I never
mine
did
sound not
shrooms.
as crazy.
I want to try it though.
I've done.
I never did it.
I ate a lot of shrooms.
That's why Maul appears to be so cool. He's never done really any of the cool stuff.
I don't know if drugs are cool, but
What? There's a whole campaign that's like the biggest campaign ever to
Yeah,
tell us
drugs
how
are not
uncool
cool.
they are,
No, I don't know.
which
if,
clearly makes them cool.
I don't know if LSD is cool. I'm not. I don't know about
pretty
that.
cool.
I seen some niggas
You ever
take
seen
that
the
shit.
fucking leaves move?
Yeah, I seen some niggas take LSD
nah,
and
you
never,
haven't.
and never come
Psychedelic
back.
drugs is cool.
I seen
you
some
see
niggas-
them
I think
trees
the
talking
powders
to
and
you,
the
Gonna let
heroin
Maul
and shit is
slam
not cool.
psychedelic drugs.
Yeah, when you
Sorry.
see
I want to try shrooms. I want to try it. Like I've met a
Let's
bunch
go
of
to the
people.
desert,
They're like,
man.
August.
Yo, what's in August?
the shroom trip.
When?
Fella
Are
shroom
we
trip.
planning a shroom trip?
No, in August.
I don't know if we. Well, wait, because from what I've been told from shrooms, I don't think everybody is supposed to take it.
What? No, the
I
one
think there should
person
be
that
some
wasn't
people-
taking that in our crew was the enemy.
Nah, we can't take it together. One of you niggas start touching me, I'm gonna
That's
fight
what I'm
y'all.
saying. Like I don't think everybody's supposed to be on it. I
With
think.
shrooms, you took
Yeah,
shrooms and
word.
Viagra.
No.
I was never trying to touch my man's on shrooms.
Shit,
No, I don't know
you
about
had
that,
bad
but
shrooms.
I'm just saying I don't think we should all be on shrooms just
Who was
hanging
your
out.
dealer? I got you, babe. I got you, honey. Thought we progressive.
Toby was progressive. No, not that progressive.
Now you don't want to do shrooms?
No,
with me, huh?
no. I want to do shrooms. I don't know if I want to do it with a bunch of my homeboys. No.
Who you want to do?
That's the
with,
best time
Taylor?
to do it.
No, you gotta talk to people on the
Yeah.
shrooms.
Doing it at like a festival is the move.
You want to do shrooms?
No, I heard you the
shrooms
first
at
time.
Bleacher Report.
I heard you the first time.
Did you say the front of Bleacher Report?
He want to do shrooms at Bleacher Report. You a creep. That is a sports
I just said I
building.
wanted. I never said that. I just said I want to try shrooms.
Shooting at the court.
I don't know if I want to be with a bunch of my homeboys trying shrooms. That's all I said.
Oh, man.
No,
we
you
should
gotta-
not be
no,
doing
It's
you're
not
supposed to-
really like a romantic drug like ecstasy.
No, it's not. Like not even close.
Yeah, it's
You should
kinda
do
the
it with
opposite.
people that are close to you.
Yeah,
And I wouldn't do it with women because I don't know what you do with women on shrooms.
And this podcast does not condone the usage of drugs.
absolutely. Drug free is the way to be.
Yeah.
And good
So-
luck selling that.
Listen, man.
Good luck selling that hat.
Cucumbers are all, they're always right there.
They're everywhere.
They're always right there looking at you.
They're always right there. Nah, that Daniel Caesar shit is hard. Let me get that out of the way. And that's all I got. That's all I got. I didn't want to shit on him last week after he made such a great album.
Did y'all listen to the new Dreamville records?
I didn't get a chance
I
to
didn't
know.
get into that yet.
They have one like real long posse cut. Like
How
10
many did they put
MCs.
out today?
2.
Two?
They're a
Okay.
little 2-piece.
They keep putting out these twofers, right?
Yeah,
So I don't know which one is new. I just listened to all of them.
yeah.
I listened to the Ty, Ari, Kaz,
Yeah, that was the last
Dreezy one with the other posse cut.
This one's got just mad. I couldn't even list it. I don't even think it shows.
Everyone that
Can
was
you
in the
play
studio?
a little piece of it?
Yeah, where's the
Give him a little thingamajiggy-ma-thinkum.
Buddy, Guap Dad, Reese LaFleur, Ski Master, Slump God, Smoke Perp, Jace, Mez, JID. Did I already say? I said Guap Dad already, right?
Yeah.
Reese. There's mad people on this shit. Literally 10 people.
This is why I listen to R&B, because I could tell what beat is dope in R&B and what beat is not dope.
It's getting a little more difficult to.
I don't know what beat is doing what in hip hop.
Big Sean would smoke that beat.
I hate that beat.
Big Sean would take
but
that beat
I'm
apart.
not saying that the beat is trash. I just hate that beat.
Reason was on the other one.
They've had a
Reason
few
and Childish
beats that
Major.
I'm a little.
I heard that record.
Yeah, that's dope.
All right, but fuck what y'all saying. Don't try to talk over me saying that some of these beats is funny. Agreed. Somebody agree.
No, it's. I mean, I agree with you that it's more difficult to tell now
I would've-
because it's much easier to make beats now.
I would agree if
It bangs.
If they
Parks
didn't-
didn't
if they
name
didn't kill
all
it.
those names that were on there. That's they shit.
Right.
Like
That's
if he
why
named
it's
a whole
hard,
bunch of
yeah.
other people, I would have been like, well, that's probably not the beat
Right.
for them.
This song reminds me of that whole Beast Coast project where it's like there's so many people rapping, I can't even distinguish what's what.
It's the One Blood remix.
I hate that beat.
One Blood remix was 2 days long.
And the beat was so hard you didn't care.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck.
True.
You
Parked
could have
the
let
car,
that beat rock for 18
got back
minutes.
in the car.
There's
That
a
shit
lot
was
of
still
good MCs
playing.
on there.
Yeah.
Well, these kids can rap too, but
No, yeah,
I don't know
nah.
who's who. Except for like JID, who I know.
Yeah, because the fucking beat is confused. Bang, bang, bang. We double timing.
is
Am I
dope,
slow bopping? like, what am I doing
project's
That's why
right
you
now?
weren't invited. That's why you didn't get a yellow
The whole
flyer.
project comes Friday.
Oh, okay.
Which, if it's going to be a lot of this, it's going to be a difficult listen. Just to me, because I'm not familiar with all the artists. So hearing 10 different artists on every single song is going to be like,
Fam,
Listen,
let me
I
tell
know
you niggas
you're gonna
right
look
now,
at the track list
if
and you're
they-
gonna know the records that you want to go to.
yeah.
For the people that are in this room, I can't speak for the rest of the
Oh,
world.
I'm about to
You're
say.
gonna know the records you're gonna love.
I'm not
it's
listening
it's
to all
not gonna
them
be a
niggas.
hard album to navigate.
I was about to say, I just found out who everybody was that was singing on Heal the World. So I'm not ready for a rap. 10 rappers on one
Word.
track
We're all
for
the
a
same
whole album.
gang.
Yeah, it's like, fam, I don't know who everyone is. I just found out who was on Heal the
I'm
World.
not sure I can give you everybody in self-destruction right now.
No, We Are the World, not Heal the World. Heal the World was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I'm just going to let you rock out.
Yeah,
Nah,
I knew where
I
you was
understood.
going.
I know what you
I
meant.
of course, fellas, listen, I know when I turn it over.
Hey, Dreamville, don't try and sneak all them other niggas on some whack beat and think I'm going to listen to it. That ain't going to work. And you better give me Boss,
JID.
JID. Who them other niggas I like a lot? Oh, no, I need some, what's Homegirl I like? Ari,
Ari,
need some
yeah.
of her.
J. Cole.
That would help.
Well, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, a little Cole.
I
help.
wasn't counting him, but sure. Cole, you better be on some of them songs. Hey, wait a minute now.
He in his executive bag.
Hey, I see a video going around of JID and them letting you hear something and you getting hype. I ain't see a video of JID letting you hear something and you going in the booth.
You ain't get that video?
I didn't. It might be coming. It's only Wednesday.
Yeah, he definitely is on the album for sure.
No, of course he's on the album.
He got a
Don't-
verse.
I want to hear him on multiple records. I know.
He got a
J.
verse on there that's
Cole,
different.
don't you try to fucking executive me to death this album.
You get about 16 total bars.
Cole wouldn't do that to us.
No, he got like a 64 on there. That's
Just
different.
one.
Yeah, okay, he's got
Just
164
one.
and then
No.
A hidden
The shit I
64.
heard there was more Cole. I don't know what's gonna make it. But
Shit, I heard.
Yeah, I always hate when the artists be like, "I'm gonna let my young boys get them." No, we want you to.
no, we want you to get us too.
Yeah, get us too. Like, we want you to get us too. Like, nah, I'm gonna let my young boys have it. No. We want the big dog. We don't just want the young pups. We want the big dog too.
You know, see how Rory gave him that? He already heard it.
We talked about it on the
Listen,
podcast
that's a
already.
deeper, darker. You don't even want to go in. Don't go
That's
down there,
nothing
bro.
for his industry ranking, right?
Well, I said on the podcast, JID was a star on everything I heard, and Cole has a verse on there that's different than any Cole verse I've heard. That I hope makes it. I can't imagine it would.
he was rapping in Spanish.
No, he was not rapping in Spanish.
Whenever you hear a song and somebody starts rapping in Spanish, do you?
I can't keep up.
You gonna be on Mommy Benaki?
No, I'm cool with the Ben Akis.
I wanna be a papi chulo.
I'm cool with the poppies. I'm cool with the Ben Aki. I get lost pretty easily after that, though.
That's it. That's where they lose you right after that.
I just can't keep up, man.
I hear you.
It sounds good. I just don't know what's going on.
Do the beats get different?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't say that was
Representative.
sounded like anything I heard. I didn't hear that one.
Oh, okay.
That's probably not on there.
It might not be.
Don't
These
do
could
that.
be Lucy's.
Of
I mean,
course.
yeah,
You never know.
Of course
They
it's on
recorded
there.
so much shit. I could see them making all
Yeah,
this shit
I can
Lucy's.
see that.
That's true.
Especially the posse cuts.
I could see them not wanting that beat on
It's
there.
all been posse cuts.
Joe killing that. You don't like that beat? That wasn't. You ain't do it for you.
Somebody on this podcast has to not like something.
You don't like anything.
Thank you. So I play my role.
Nah, you
well.
do. No. You do like some things. You do like some things.
He likes Chris Brown.
Yeah. Oh, who doesn't?
That's about it.
That's it. I thought you was going somewhere.
No. I just said something wrong. I ain't
All
gonna-
right. Lost Tapes 2. We got a date. We got a track list. If we're still staying
heard
in
a
music,
snippet, too.
unless we want to go back to Cucumbers. I
heard-
didn't know what we wanted
It's been
to do.
17 years coming, right? How long is this?
Yeah, how long have these tapes been lost?
Yeah, they just found them after 16 years, I think.
They were between 10 and 2 years
It's
old.
fucked
from
up.
what
We
I've-
can't get
what
no
I've
jokes
heard.
off during the Nas segment because they think we ate Nas.
All right, and first of all,
We put that to bed a long time ago. We all
everyone
love
relax.
Nas.
You're not going to get at me about hearing the Dreamville Project, and then Parks was like, no, they were actually 2 to 10 years old if
That's
I'm
what
looking
I-
through the
that's what I
track
heard.
list. Yeah,
That's what
no,
I
fuck
heard.
all y'all.
He
In
mixed
this
it.
room,
Well, Parks
I'm
mixed
tired
the
of this
album.
shit.
I didn't mix the album.
Parks just roll with the lies sometimes.
Come on, let Rory and Parks get in their Nas bag.
I mean, shit.
Now I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy
too.
from the
You
track
know.
list. I saw the producer list. I'm excited.
Yeah, 3 Pete Rocks, 2 RZAs.
Lost freestyle with Static. I'm excited.
And the
That was
I'm
part-
on board with the track list.
Yeah.
Not a lot of features. Love that part.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
I'm listening. I'm a Nas fan.
Yeah.
Been waiting for this album for years, so
Right.
I don't care who produced what. It doesn't, none of that matters. I was listening, and
That shit matters to me.
You'll never get takes like these.
we don't have anything to take off of it. We haven't heard anything.
Joe always says, yo, Lost Tapes 2 is gonna be the worst fucking album of the year. Like, that's what he wants out of this
That would
podcast.
spice things up a little bit.
Yeah, but you
You want
we
to go
not-
out on the ledge?
no,
No.
not that way.
Fucking chumps. What is he doing?
Yeah,
I wanted to watch this though,
Why?
because I remember this beef. This is about the beef behind the eating competition. I think it was Joey versus whoever.
Look at us as Americans. Look what we like to watch.
Am I
A
American?
dude eating hot dogs.
Are you American?
I might be fighting that. I got it.
Where you think you was born at?
What that mean?
Where did you pay taxes this
Okay.
year?
Oh no, I know where. I know where all that's happening. What that mean? So,
You American, bro. What's your passport say? USA.
that means I'd be over there.
That's not how passports work.
Everybody's not American until they go to a country that's like really like
Not American.
poverty stricken, and they're like, "I'm from America. This is a travesty. I want ice. We just want some ice in our drink."
But we're not Americans though. And don't get me. I'm not going to turn this into that podcast.
Well,
how
I mean,
are
if
you
you're
not?
going down
We're
further
not
years ago,
Americans.
You sovereign?
And
I think this is the United States of America that
Parks
we're in.
and Rory, when we move, because we're moving to Africa,
Okay.
and
I'm down.
Not against it.
yeah, because all right, podcast lives on. Then I was worried. I didn't know how I was going to introduce it to you guys. All right,
Yo, remember we
Let's
talked
roll
about LA? It's gonna be just like
nah.
that, but a
Yeah,
little
word.
different.